Good morning. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. I'm kind of thinking of this as Gentle Yoga 1 because this yoga session is going to be similar to what we've been doing for the last year during the COVID on the Zooms. We're starting this yoga class in the chair. We're starting the stretches in the chair, and then we're going right from the chair to standing Vinyasa. If you would like to do your stretches on the floor while we're in the chair, just go down on the floor and as closely as possible do your stretches like what we're doing in the chair. If you are totally new, welcome to all beginners. The most important thing with all yoga practice is focusing on the breath, being present, listening to your body. Focusing on the breath will help you to be present, and having an approach of curiosity and relaxation as we go with all the stretches. Okay, so I guess we'll start here, and we're starting in the chair. Make sure you're comfortable. I'm going to take my chair back a little bit. And the very first thing we do is center. By relaxing in your chair, you can close your eyes, and we're taking all of our attention wherever it's been for the last hours or whatever we're thinking about doing in the future. We're letting all of that go and bringing our attention into our breathing. It helps to close your eyes. We're breathing through the nose. And just focus on the rhythm of your breathing. And as you get comfortable with watching your breath, start to notice what's going on in your body. Notice anywhere you feel tension, anywhere you're holding on in your thoughts or in the body. And start to allow the breath to help you soften in the body. One of the first places we can go in feeling the body is the hips. Just notice how you feel in the hips and try not to hold them tight. If you notice that you're holding the hips tight, just picture that across your hips is like a wide open blue sky. Let those hips fall open. That will relax the legs and the whole lower body all the way down to your feet. And as the feet relax, feel the connection of your feet with the floor underneath you. And just imagining that feeling this connection, you are grounding in the earth. You're grounding your energy with Mother Earth, with the divine in the earth. And then coming back up into the body, be aware of your energy, the flow of your energy, all the way up through the body. The feeling of your life force inside the body. All the way up through the torso, the center of your body, the heart, all the way up through the top of your head, and then feeling your energy as it connects with everything above you and around you. Anywhere you notice tension, breathe into that area. And when you exhale, just picture that you're letting go of any tension. Let go of the shoulders. Now bring your hands up and over the heart. Be aware of noticing the temperature of your body, the temperature of your skin. Maybe you feel your heart beating through your chest. You're noticing the texture of the clothing you're wearing. Now we're going to combine our breathing, the rhythm of our breathing, with the rhythm of our movement as we start to stretch. Open up, inhale, opening the chest and shoulders. Exhale for the full closing of your arms. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Inhale, open those arms, open across the chest. Just think of your heart opening. Exhale, close. Open again, inhale. Now we'll continue. And you're lowering the left arm down. Exhale as you lift your right arm into a side stretch. So side stretch means it's not just the arm and shoulder you're stretching. Inhale as you switch. Bring the left arm over the head, exhale. And you're feeling, as the stretch is nice and relaxed, you're feeling the torso stretching all the way down into your hip. Keep your hip on the chair. Inhale. Exhale up on the right again. And come back. Inhale. One last time on the left side. Exhale over your head. And come back, open up. Now we're going to go a little deeper into the spine. Inhale, open. We're going to twist from the waist. Exhale as you twist to the left from the waist. And make sure you're not sticking your chin out. Your spine is aligned long and tall, but effortlessly. Breathe. And come across the front. Inhale. Twisting to the right. Exhale from the waist. Keeping the chin in, tucked in. Long spine. And now come back to the front. Inhale. Lower the arms down by your side. Now we're going to let the weight of the arms just drop down through the fingertips. We tend to hold psychological, emotional tension in the shoulders. Often tension in the shoulders has a lot to do with feeling like you're trying too hard, or you're taking on too much responsibility. Just let those shoulders off the hook. Let them relax. And as your arms soften, we're going to bring those shoulders up. Inhale toward the ears, back, and roll them slowly as you exhale down your back. Shoulders up, inhale, back, and exhale down your back they go. Shoulders up, inhale, back. Let that neck relax as you let go of the shoulders. Let the neck lengthen. Okay, bring up your hands, shake out your hands. All the way up is hallelujah. Shaking out those hands. And rotate those wrists down in front of you. Soft. And all the way down by your side. Now, we're going to focus here a little bit on controlled breathing, because this kind of controlled breathing is very much what happens once you get into a rhythm with your yoga vinyasa, with the patterns of stretches we do. We're going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 4. I'm going to mimic the breath by opening my arms as you inhale, and as you exhale, I'll be closing the arms. We're breathing through the nose. Take a regular breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And now we'll begin. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Count this on your own. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for the last time. Inhale. And relax. Go back to your regular breathing. Observe the breath. Okay, let's warm up the legs a little bit. You can't see my legs, but all I'm doing is running in place. So my legs are running in place. We're stimulating the circulation in the legs. And then rest, let the legs relax. Now we're going to come up on the ball of the feet. My hands are going to be my feet for right now. We're going to come up on the fingertips. Inhale up on the ball of your feet. And then rock back on the heels of your feet. Exhale. Inhale, come up on your toes, the ball of your foot. And exhale, rock back. We're warming up those feet. And one more time, rock forward on the ball of your feet. And then rock back on the heel. Once you're on the heel, your toes are up in the air, and we're going to lightly tap the feet on the floor. Very lightly. And one more time, run in place. So the legs are running in place. Okay. Now check in with the body again. Listen to your body. I know I have to watch my neck. I tend to get tight in here. So every time I focus on my breath, I'm also focusing on my neck letting go, my shoulders letting go. Listen to your body. One more thing before we come up to standing. I'm going to turn slightly to the side so you can see the back, my back, a little better. We want this in yoga, in all the poses, we want the chest to be lifted a little bit. A lot of us are conditioned to have this posture where we're kind of slouching forward, and you notice if you slouch forward, it kind of pinches the back of the neck, it makes this muscle at the top of the back get knotted, and it also closes off your breathing. So always check your posture. We're going to focus on the abdomen and use the abdomen to lift up the spine, lengthen the back, and lift up the chest. And that's the correct posture. Now, we're going to bring the hands behind us on the chair, and from the top of the chest, inhale up, lift the chest up, look up a little bit. Don't drop the head back too far. Breathe. And now we're going to release it slowly. Lace our fingers and round the back the opposite way. Suck the belly in. Feel the stretch in the back, tucking the tailbone under. Release it slowly. Let's go back to the first part. Hands behind us. Inhale, lifting from the chest. Look up. And release it slowly. Lace your fingers, round your back again. Suck in the belly. The head is down. You're feeling this in the back and the neck. Just breathe as you need to. Now we're going to lower the weight of your torso down on your lap, on your forearms. The head is down, bowing your head. And just feel that little extra stretch in the bottom of your spine. Now from the bottom of the back, the bottom of the spine, focus on starting to roll up the spine slowly, feeling each vertebrae stack one on top of the other, coming up to the middle back, the upper back, and then the bottom of the neck to the top of the neck. And now shoulders up to the ears, inhale, and back just to open up those shoulders again, exhale down. And just come back to your breathing, observing your breath. I'm going to turn back to the front here. So now we're going to come up to standing. You can do it any way you would like. I'm going to do it almost like a squat. So I'm leaning, the butt goes back, leaning the torso forward. My knees are directly above my feet. And I'm going to lift the weight of my body using the buttocks muscle and rounding up. Now come up to standing and just stay there. Wait for me as I adjust my screen to get ready for the next thing. Focus on your breath and feeling the grounding of your energy with the floor beneath you and up above you. Okay, now arms, bring them up and rotate your wrist down. Just sway back and forth across your hips softly. Now we're going to go a little further with the hips. Pelvis front to left, to back, to right, and back to the front. Circle. Breathe with it. Make sure your knees are bent slightly so that your legs have some give. Now land at the front, pelvis to the front. We're going to go to the right, the back, the left, and the front again. And circle, soft circles. If it helps, you can also draw a circle, just like what your hips are doing, with your arms. Now always keep a chair nearby that you can use to lean on in case we need it. We're going to use it right now. We're going to hold on to the chair and swing your outside leg gently, warming up the hip joint and muscles, getting some blood in there. I love these. They really help relax the hips. And then the other leg. Nice and gentle, relaxed, soft. Okay, and then still holding on to the chair, come up on the ball of the feet and rock back on your heel, and up on the ball, rock back on your heel, and up on the ball of the feet, rock back, and then 1 foot at a time. We're going to rotate your ankle. I'm doing my left leg here. One way, now the other way. And down. And then the other foot, I'm doing the right foot now. Rotate your ankle. Nice and easy. And go the other way. Okay, and down. So now soft twist, soft. Let the whole body give. And we're just about ready to start our Vinyasa. You can do a swim stroke here. This little way that it's curving the spine is very good for your back. It should feel good. Okay. Now we're going to come to the mat, front of the mat, and do some patterns, asana patterns here. Your feet together, slightly apart. Relax the feet so that you feel the ground under you. You feel the mat. Turn your senses on. Relaxing. Your knees are soft. They're not hyperextended. And yet you're lifting up tall through the body, through the spine, through the top of the head. The weight of your head directly over your spine. The rib cage floating directly above the hips. And hands over the heart. Inhale up and exhale down. And inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And now beginning, heart to the sky, full open, lifting tall through the body, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, reverse the spine. So we're rounding the spine the opposite way, tucking the tailbone under, sucking in the belly. Then gradually push the buttocks back behind you. Prayer chair, the chest is up. Your knees are directly above your feet. Now bring your hands to the thighs, straighten your legs, and flat back like a tabletop right here. Lengthen the neck, open up your chest toward the floor. You're looking down at the floor. Now release by bending the knees. Let the head sink a little bit. If you want here, you can actually touch the floor in a full forward fold. But you can also roll up from halfway, slowly rolling up the spine, letting the arms be relaxed. The head is the last thing to come up. Shoulders come up to the ears. Inhale and exhale down. We're going to do that whole pattern again. Excuse me while I adjust the screen here. Inhale up. Exhale, gradually round the back the opposite way. Exhale, suck in the belly. Hands come down on the thighs, push back through the buttocks, lift up the chest, the knees are above your feet, prayer chair. Inhale. And hands down on the thighs, gradually move into straightening the legs a little bit, flat back. Be very careful with this flat back. If you have major issues with the vertebrae in your back, please do not do this flat back. And then release by bending the knees a little bit. Let the head lower. You can roll up from here, or you can roll up from the floor. Slowly bringing up the weight of your body. The very last thing is your head. And then the shoulders come up. Inhale. Exhale back and down. Now we're going to move forward here. Inhale up. 3 windmills. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to bring up the right knee. Up, 1, touch, down. 2, touch, down. 3, we're going to bring this one back. It's okay if you wobble. Control bringing that leg back and down behind you, getting ready for warrior 1. And let yourself focus more and more deeply with the rhythm of the flow between your breathing and your movement. Warrior 1. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Slowly bring those arms forward. Extended warrior. It's a long, beautiful diagonal from the back of your right heel through the top of your head. Come up with those arms. Inhale up. High lunge. Hands above your head. Bring those hands down over your heart. Now inhale. We're going to bend the front knee. Rotate your torso gently to the left. Exhale. Back across the center. Inhale. And rotating the torso gently to the right. Come back to the center. Bring your left hand down on the left thigh. Open up for warrior 2. You're turning the pelvis and the chest to the right. And looking over your front arm, your left arm, bending that left knee, shoulders down. Breathe. And exalted warrior, bring up your left arm. Let that right arm dangle down your leg, your right leg. Notice your breathing, the rhythm of your breathing. Left hand down on your left thigh and up over your head for a side angle pose. Oh, feel that wonderful stretch through the right side. And come back. Turn back from where we started. Turning back toward the left. Inhale up. Sweep the back foot forward. Inhale up. And hands over your heart. Rest. Relax your feet. Notice how you feel. Focus on the breath. Now we're going to let this go and just shake out the legs a little bit, working out the kinks. We're also going to do a little shaking out the body up and down, right here. Nice and loose. Also the arms, swinging the arms. And I'm going to change the direction of this mat, and we're going to do the other side. Okay. So changing the direction of the mat. This time we are going to be lifting up the left leg and bringing the left leg back. So come to the front of your mat. Same place we started. Feel the alignment of your body. The weight of the head directly balanced directly over the spine. The rib cage floating above the hips floating above the knees, which are soft, and your knees floating directly above your feet. All four corners of each foot in contact with the floor, carrying the weight of your body as evenly as possible across your feet and your hips. Hands come over the heart and inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Focusing on that deep breathing with the movement. Open heart to the sky. Exhale, reverse the spine, rounding the spine the opposite way, suck in the belly, bend the knees, tailbone is tucking under. Now hands down on the thighs, gently push back through the buttocks, keep the chest and head lifted, knees above the feet, prayer chair. Relax the hands down on the thighs and push back the legs so they're straight but not hyperextended. Flat back as long as this is safe for you. The back of the neck is long, the chest is open, the abdominal muscle is braced strong. Release by bending the knees, letting the head drop a little bit. You can roll up from here, or you can touch the floor and roll up from there. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time. being mindful of every breath as best you can. Once the head comes up, the shoulders come up to open up the chest and shoulders, and they roll down, exhale. And moving on, inhale up. We're going to bring up the left leg, the left knee comes up. It's okay to wobble. Touch and up. Touch and up. Bring it back. Try to control it as best you can. Place it down. Get ready for warrior one. Both arms up. Bending that front knee. Torso vertical. Slowly bring the arms forward, down, and your spine leaning forward. You're creating a long, beautiful diagonal from the back of your left heel to the top of your head, looking toward the floor. Release, come up with the arms, inhale, down over your heart, prayer hands. Bend that front knee, rotate the torso to the right, exhaling. Come back across the front, inhale, and rotate the torso toward the left, exhale. Release, come back to center. And we're going to open up the left arm. You're going to open up sideways for warrior two. Shoulders down. And bend that front knee, the right knee. Looking at your fingertips, breathing. Paying more attention to your breath and how it moves with your body than being worried about whether your pose is perfect. Everybody does the pose a little differently according to their body. Bring that right arm up, exalted warrior, allowing the left arm to drape down your body. Breathe. Release. One more thing. Bring down your right hand and up into side angle pose. Left arm over your head. Oh, that feels so good. Breathe. Come out of it. Turn yourself back to that end of the mat where we started. Your pelvis and your chest are parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale up, and we're going to sweep that back leg forward. Inhale up, and arms come down and rest right over your heart. Feel the weight of your body through your feet connected with the floor, and lift up through the energy of your body, all the way up through the top of your head, connecting with everything above and around you. Breathe. And come out of it. Relax. Shake out your legs. I think we have a few minutes now to sit, to come back to the front. But before we do, we're going to just do a soft, just move your body in any way that feels gentle and gets to some of those muscles that you may have been holding tight. And don't forget your legs. A nice soft shaking out the legs. One more time, shaking out the body, shaking out the hands. Oh. So come to your chair and we'll end by going through a little savasana. So we end always the same way we start, by bringing our attention, drawing our attention away from all of the physical activity we were just doing and bringing that attention into the breath completely. Bring your right hand to your left thigh and just slightly twist to the left. Exhaling and release that, come back. Now the other arm, bring your left hand to the right thigh. Inhale and just slightly twisting to the right. And at this point, from this point on, cooling down, noticing if your heart feels like it's beating a little faster. Are you warmer? You're probably a lot warmer. I know I am. Resting your hands on your thighs and allowing yourself to become very still. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax the muscles around your eyes and mouth. Focusing on your lungs. Feel the breath as you inhale, fill up your lungs. Notice how your back expands. Exhale. Feel the lungs empty out. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Feel that breath pressing against the top and sides of your lungs. Exhale, release. And relax. Soften. Now we're going to send gratitude into our body. Gratitude for the practice that we give ourselves to help us become more aware of our life force, of our breath, of how to soothe ourselves. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Feeling your feet resting on the floor, letting the legs relax open. noticing any sensations in the body, even if you can't give it a name. Now bring your hands back over the heart, and we're going to slowly, gradually start to move the body again. Inhale up, and you can open your eyes. And as the arms start to come down, just softly move the body. And bring your hands together. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me for this yoga class. I'll see you next time.